One of my favorite memories, my grandfather had never seen me play. So we go to the game, and my father and my grandfather sitting there watching the game. Well, during the game, Bob Pettit was sitting behind the two of them. Bob Pettit says to my grandfather, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Russell. So, on the way home back to Monroe, my grandfather said, something happened to me today that's never happened before. My father said, what's that? He said, I'm 91 years old. That's the first time in my life that a white man called me mister. And I'm touched by that.
With everything you've been through, and younger
Keep
generations.
saying been through.
Well, everything. No, everything you keep going. No. But my generation, it seems hard for us to forgive and not to be bitter. How in the world could you forgive?
Well, I tell you what. A few years ago, my late wife and my daughter got together, and they talk about what could they give me. They said, is there anybody you haven't met you'd like to meet? I said, yeah. I would like to meet Nelson Mandela. So they worked on it for about 3-4 years. And so my daughter called one day and says, next Thursday you got to be in Paris. And Nelson Mandela's going to be there, and I arranged you guys to have lunch together. So I said, wow. So my wife and I fly to Paris. And our hotel's across the street from his hotel. So I know by this time how long it takes her to get ready. Okay. So I'm getting ready, she's not getting ready. I said, what you doing? She said, well, I don't know if I should go. I said, why is that? She said, well, he was in the South African prison for 27 years. I don't know how you'll feel with you showing up with a white woman. So I says to her, if he doesn't like the fact that I'm married to you, he can go straight to hell. And so we go there, and he's across the room, and we walk in. He gets up, walks over to us, kind of pushes me aside, put his arms around her and says, I'm so glad you're here. It is such a pleasure to meet you. And then we had a conversation. And I says, the first thing, I'm glad that I live on this planet at the same time you do. You know, we read about historical figures, but I'm here with you. And I'm trying to figure out how you were so intelligent about destroying apartheid. He said, well, everybody predicted it'd be a bloodbath. No. He says, I am a Mandela. And I get my philosophy from my tribe. Mm-hmm. And if I had acted the way the apartheid government acted, I have to say that they were right all the time. But I am a Mandela. And that's where I get my philosophy and my thoughts. And so that they are not my role models, the opposition. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm nowhere near that great. But I get my thoughts and my philosophy from the Russell family.
You, Michael Jordan, Wilt, you have to pick one person. Who do you pick?
Well, you pick Bill Russell.
That's right. I thought you were going to say that. That's right.
For a reason. He will never distort your defense or your offense. And I played games in my peak where I got 6 shots. I could close down the whole front court. The way I play, my team wins.
Hello everyone, I spend a lot of time trying to get you guys nice videos, so please subscribe to this page. Thank you.